guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevia and welcome to the video. Today, we're actually going to be circling back to my most viewed video, which is the review over the ColourPop Soul Shimmering Dry Oil. I filmed this video about a year ago. Until this day, I still get new views on it, new comments on it. So I thought, this summer, I think we should revert back to that video and compare it to the new E.L.F. Retro Paradise Glow Up Body Oil. So if you're excited for this video, make sure you like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification button if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, and let's get into the video. Okay, before we even get into trying out these products, let's talk about the price comparison. The ColourPop Soul Shimmering Dry Oil is $15. On the other hand, the E.L.F. Retro Paradise is $12. So when you're looking at both of these products, you're thinking, okay, definitely the E.L.F. one is cheaper. But actually, I'm going to be looking at my notes, but the ColourPop is $15. It has 3.5 fluid ounces, which makes it $4.28 per ounce. On the other hand, E.L.F. is $12, 2.71 fluid ounces, which makes it $4.42 ounces per ounce. Basically what that means is the E.L.F. one actually ends up being more expensive than the ColourPop one because you'll have more dollar per ounce on the ColourPop one than the E.L.F. one. So in conclusion, when it comes to price, the ColourPop one is definitely beating the E.L.F. one by about 20 cents, but that's 20 cents that you could be saving. Let's talk about the packaging. The ColourPop packaging, it does come with the top, but I had it for a year and I've lost the top. The ColourPop packaging is glass, very beautiful, see-through. You can see how much you use. In a year, I've only used this much because you only really use it during summertime. It's not a product that you're going to be using during winter because during winter you're going to be covering up, so it's no point of using it. However, with the E.L.F. packaging, this is plastic. It's a lot lighter than the ColourPop one, and it's not a see-through package. It has the color all throughout it, so you actually can't see how much you have left, which I don't love. But I also can't tell if it's a product like this one where you have to shake it up, or if it's a product that's already just a gel-like consistency. I haven't tried the E.L.F. product at all, so we'll be trying that out together. Last point that I want to make is just to reiterate that the ColourPop one does have nicer packaging. It is glass, it's beautiful. The way that it separates is fine. And then when you shake it all up, you get this very beautiful shimmery dry oil. And the E.L.F. packaging isn't bad at all. I'm not saying that this is bad. I'm just saying this is definitely a cheaper made product than the ColourPop. And the ColourPop, you are getting more bang for your buck with the price per fluid ounce. So it kind of just depends on what you want. Also, with the colors, ColourPop comes in 5 different shades, where the E.L.F. one only comes in 2 different shades. Of course, this has been out for a year, so this one's probably had more time to release other shades. But it is really important that when we're thinking about these glow oils and we're thinking about body products, realizing that not every shade is going to work for everyone. Of course, everyone can use every shade, but it's about what looks best. These more shimmery golden colors are going to look better on someone who's my skin color or deeper versus something that's more silver that will not lead to our undertones, if that makes sense. So with this one only having a gold and a silver, you're going to have less options than with the ColourPop one. But the E.L.F. one can be more accessible because the E.L.F. one can be found at all Target stores, I believe, and you can also buy this online. You can buy the ColourPop one online, and I know ColourPop is in Ulta, but I've never actually seen the shimmering body oils in Ulta. So the E.L.F. one might be a little bit more accessible for people who are just going to Target, say you're getting your groceries, and it's easier to just pick it up while you're there. But it's important to think about those different factors. If you want a purple undertone or a pink undertone, you're going to have to go with ColourPop because ColourPop has the options, whereas E.L.F. does not. So let's get to what you're here for. We're going to try out both of these products. Of course, I've already tried the ColourPop product. That will be linked in the video above, but we are going to test them out, compare them. But I say let's start with the E.L.F. So I'm going to open this up. And this is how the E.L.F. looks without the top. The top is just this nice little peach pink pouch. And let's see how this works. I'm going to open it up before we even go into it and see how it looks. Okay, it does look kind of cool. It doesn't seem like you need to shake it, but let's read the back to make sure. Directions: for glowing results, apply using the Glow Oil body brush or spread a thin layer directly onto arms, legs, décolleté for a tropical glow. I didn't buy the brush. I believe the brush was $10 and the ColourPop brush is $12, which I actually have right here. And I will say, I don't think the brush is necessary. You can buy it, but I wouldn't say it's the most necessary. Okay, so let's do the first pump of the E.L.F. I'm just gonna take it on my arm. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty thick. It's not really, it says it's an oil, but as I hold on my arm, it's not running. So it's a pretty thick formula. Let's rub this in. Oh, it smells, what does that smell like? It smells like Starburst. Okay, so upon first impressions, I want you guys to look at my arm with the E.L.F. Retro Paradise and the arm that has nothing on it. Not even lotion. I didn't even lotion today. Okay, first impressions, it's not spectacular to me, I will be honest. I don't think that it provides a lot of, I feel like it just looks like if I put on lotion, but like the glitter is so micro fine that I don't feel like you're picking up on it. But I'm gonna apply it to the top of my arm and then we'll switch over to the ColourPop. I'm doing 2 pumps. It does feel very nice. It's not like oily where you feel really gross at all. It feels pretty nice. I'm definitely getting on my shirt, but it's fine. Okay, so this is it on one arm, and this is my bare arm. It's very subtle. We are going to take this outside after I have both applied, and we're going to compare it in the sunlight. But in my natural lighting, daylight, it is looking kind of eh. Okay, now we're going to switch over to the ColourPop Soul Shimmering Dry Oil. We're going to shake this up because this one definitely has to be shaken up. And I want you guys to see, I'm going to do a consistency test so you guys can see a little bit later. But as soon as I put this one on my arm, I cannot turn my arm to show you guys. It's so oily, like it'll drip all over the floor. But, and this one just smells like a coconut dream. It really does smell like the beach, which is really nice. But see, this one is like liquidy. So I guess it's just whatever consistency you want. I do like that the E.L.F. one is a bit thicker because it's a lot less messy to apply. Okay, comparing, they both look pretty similar. Okay, so I think to see the best results, we're going to take this outside. But before that, I want to show you a consistency check. Okay guys, we are outside. If I have a weird mascara on my eyes and look like Batman, I'm sorry. But I wanted to show you guys in the light because a lot of things have changed since I've come outside. So, first, this is the E.L.F. arm, right? This is Diana Ross 70s, off the shoulder, gold dress. That's the moment it's giving you, right? This is ColourPop. This is subtle. More subtle than I want. These two offer very different products. This E.L.F. is shimmery. Like, you can see all the glitter. It's thick. I actually have it on this hand, which I actually messed up the hand. But it is like there. You're there. You've come to party. You came to glow. This is, you came to the beach, but you're not trying to be the center of attention. It depends on what you want. For me, if I'm going to spend money on a body shimmer glow, I'm going to go with the E.L.F. And personally, I always have loved the ColourPop. I'm going to finish the ColourPop. I think the ColourPop will look really good if you're going to a fancy event and say you just want a little bit of shine on the leg. I think that that will look really, really good. And it's more subtle. It just gives you kind of glow, which is nice. It's just, if your intention is to shine bright like a diamond, you go with the E.L.F. Your intention is to kind of blend in but just look a little glowy, you go with the ColourPop. It's up to you. Okay, so I told you guys I much prefer the E.L.F products. I think that it's a lot more boom and not as like, but it's up to you, whatever you prefer. Both of them are really good products. I will continue to use both of the products just for different occasions. But I also want to state that in like just regular like room lighting, the E.L.F one is not as like glittery as it is when you're in direct sunlight. So that is something to think about. But in conclusion, I like both products. I prefer the E.L.F one, and either one of them will work for you just with different occasions. So if you like this video, make sure you like, please subscribe, ring that notification bell if you want to be notified when I post my next video. I post about teacher content, I post vlogs, I post videos like this, and I post whatever I like because this is my candid life. I hope to see you here next time, guys. Bye. If you're going, leave it in the comment section below.